Hello, hello. Happy Monday, July 14th. How's everybody doing? It's day 14 of our plank and wall sit challenge. Hello, hello, hello. Let me make sure you can see me and hear me. You guys that have been with me here now, you know the drill. Let's make sure. Let me put on my director producer hat here. There we are. I am live. I can see me. Let's see if I can hear me.
Let me put on my
Yep, I can hear me. Hey, Betsy. Betsy, thank you so much. You can see me and hear me. Very good. Betsy, I went to the post office this morning, so your shirt's in the mail. Your shirt is in the mail. All right. So today for me, for my plank, I'm going to be doing my plank on the counter. So I'm going to be using this dumbbell rack as my counter today. Because Arlene, who hopefully Arlene will be coming in today to plank with us, Arlene asked me to do a counter, demonstrate doing a plank on the kitchen counter. So I'm going to be doing that type of a plank today for my plank. Hey, Rhonda, great to see you, North Carolina. Great to see you from North Carolina. Where's everybody else from? I'm here in Florida. You guys know that. You guys know that. So listen, I want to give you guys a couple of tips, a couple of little seeds to plant, a little bit of food for thought real quick here while we're waiting for everybody to come on because, you know, we start planking at high noon. One of the things that I like to talk about is saying no to distractions and yes to growth, because each time you say no to something that's going to pull you off course, whether it's, you know, snacking or scrolling or even self-doubt, right? When you say no to that distraction, you're actually saying yes to your goals. And you are actually protecting your time, protecting your energy, like your success depends on it. And you know what? Your success depends on it. So think about that. Okay? And you want to block your power hour. Or for me, I block my power 35 minutes because my workouts are only about 25 to 30 minutes. And so I make sure that when I schedule my appointment with myself, it's that amount of time. So you want to make sure that you're setting clear boundaries. So for instance, to show up for your high noon plank, we need to have clear boundaries in order to do that. So these are your most focused times of the day. And whether it's an early morning workout or a mid-afternoon, you want to guard that appointment. You want to guard it because your future self is counting on you guarding that appointment time for your exercise, guarding that appointment time to meal prep, guarding that appointment time with your best friend to connect, right? Those things are really important. And it's a purposeful action. That's all it is, right? Action with a purpose. But you really need to block your power hour. Just like think back on your first date. You wouldn't cancel on that. You saw that guy, you really wanted to go out with him. You go back to your teen years or early adult years when you're dating, and you're not going to break a date if you really want to go. You protected that time, right? I bet you said no to a lot of other things to make sure you could get on that date. So you should treat your workouts the same way. You should treat your meal preps the same way and guard your mindset the same way. And remember, boundaries are not walls. They're a filter. So you're not being rude. You're not going to hurt feelings. You will say it because you're protecting your priorities. So you're being responsible. Boundaries do not shut people out, but they filter out what doesn't align with your goals right at the time, right? Doesn't align with your mission. So you have to think about the big picture and what you're doing. So boundaries are not walls. They're just a filter, okay? And my alarm just went off. So I'm going to wrap up here with these other two tips. No is a complete sentence. Saying no is hard for a lot of people, but you do not owe anybody an explanation when you say no. Because if something doesn't serve your energy or your schedule or your vision, you say the complete sentence, which is no. Saying no confidently, respectfully, builds the muscle of self-leadership. Self-leadership, that's what you're doing. And the only way to be successful with your exercise and nutrition as you move along step by step, day by day, is to have those boundaries. Be able to say no and protect your exercise time, protect your meal prep time, protect your journaling time. You want to align your yes with your why. So if you're working out and you're eating healthy and you're doing all these things, you have a really strong why to help you show up every day, right? And you need to align your yes with your why. So before you say yes to anything today, I just want to remind you, is this going to move me closer to the life that I'm building? Is this decision going to move me closer to a healthier and fit body? Right? So think about that today. Ask yourself that as you make every choices. Because if the answer is no, you want to honor your truth, and your clarity and your confidence is going to depend on what you say. All right? So I hope some of those tips will help you plant some seeds for you to think about this week. And now, Arlene, are you here? Hey, Karen. Hi, Robin, Donna, Margaret. Sharia, hello. Betsy's in Pennsylvania. Okay, yes, I know that. All right, because I just mailed your shirt out. Okay, let's see here. I do not see Arlene here. Maybe she's going to do the replay, so I will go ahead and do this for her, for Arlene. So Arlene, when you see this on replay, I'm going to be doing the counter plank for you. We're going to go for 45 seconds, just like we did yesterday. I've got the timer set up. So I'm going to use this for my kitchen counter. Okay, Arlene had knee surgery recently, and I did ask her to make sure she had permission from her physical therapist and her doctor. So, I'm not giving her advice on any of that. But she asked me to show her how to do a plank on the kitchen counter. So we're going to pretend I'm on the kitchen counter. And those of you doing a wall sit, go ahead and get into position. You just want to come as far away from the counter, up on your toes as if you can. And you're going to just have your weight, your hands directly under your shoulders. And just hold on to the kitchen counter like this, okay? I'm going to start the timer in 1, 2, 3. Here we go. And you're going to do the same thing as if you were planking on the floor. Pulling in the belly button, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glutes. And just hold as still and as stiff as you can, feeling your body at work. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Now, this is a 45-second plank, so we're holding steady. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Very good. In through your nose, out through your mouth. In 3, 2, 1, and we're done. And then you just step back up to the counter. Very good. And we are done. And we're halfway through July. Can you even believe we're halfway through? We're halfway through. So that was our 45-second plank for this day on Monday the 14th, day 14. So let this Monday be a master class on your alignment. Your boundaries are not limitations. They're a launch pad for your focus, okay? And for your peace and for your power. So think about that, okay? This is some good key words for journaling, if you're journaling, to write down in your journal. And you're welcome, Donna. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. It's great. It's great. Tomorrow's day 15. I will be here at 11:55 a.m. We'll plank at high noon. I'll have some more tips for you. And remember to play, hydrate, eat healthy, and live life. I'm Kim Knapp, your coach here at the K Factor, Fitness and Health for Life, where I help you get what you want. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. Plank on, wall sit on, and a shout out to everybody on replay, because I look for your posts. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody comment when they show up for their replay. Good job, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.